Hey, it's the Midnight Revenant. Today it is Vlogmas Day 3. We're doing some more Q&A questions. These questions are going to go around. The first lot of questions is going to be on food. Christmas food preferences. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. As you can see, we are getting in the festive spirit on Day 3. Slowly and slowly, the Raven ends up in the Christmas spirit, but it does take a little bit of time, not gonna lie. I'm not like one of these ones that's in the festive spirit just overnight. So today we are going to look at some more Q&A questions to do with food. If you want to share your answers in the chat, I would love to see what you respond. And let's get on to this Vlogmas Day 3. So we are looking at food. Who doesn't like some Christmas food? So Christmas food questions. What do we have? Hot chocolate or spiced lattes? Ooh. So obviously everywhere has a pumpkin spice latte for like Halloween, and then when you get into Christmas, everything is like mulled wine, cinnamon lattes and mint lattes, and they go a bit OTT. Me personally, I love nothing but a mint hot chocolate. But a Christmas spice latte might be your thing with like a cinnamon stick in it, but I just prefer a nice mint hot chocolate. Mince pies or shortbread? Now, I personally am not really a fan of mince pies. I get the whole thing and they look cute and I'm sure they taste really nice. I'm just not into mince pies. Shortbread, on the other hand, if I'm going to eat shortbread, it's chocolate chip shortbread, I know. If not, I find shortbread a bit plain, so I like to put some chocolate chips in there when I buy some shortbread. Baked ham or roast turkey? For Christmas, we actually have beef because my eldest is allergic to turkey. And I'm not a big fan of ham, if I'm honest. My youngest would probably go for a baked ham, but my eldest can't have turkey. And my favorite meat is beef, and generally we gravitate towards beef for Christmas. Obviously, when my son found out he was allergic to turkey, the turkey went out the window or down the loo, and we ended up having to start changing what we had, which was fine because most of us didn't really like turkey anyway. Next, a trifle for afters or a Christmas pudding. Now, when I used to go to my nan's when I was younger, she always used to make a trifle. Always used to make a trifle. And she always used to make a Christmas pudding. She used to do both. She bless her heart. Me personally, I personally prefer a trifle. I don't mind a Christmas pudding. But I do like a nice trifle. I think it's a bit less filling on the stomach, especially after you've had a big dinner. So Christmas cake or panettone. So obviously Christmas cake is like a fruit cake. You got raisins and stuff in. And then a panettone is more like a cakey cake, but it's a really kind of, I find panettone the lighter of the two cakes, if I'm honest. A fruit Christmas cake seems quite heavy. Also, you have to make them like months in advance. So I think I'd go for a panettone. I've only ever had a panettone once, and it was about this big. I got a little mini one just to try. Pigs in blankets or stuffing? Oh, don't make me choose. I love stuffing. I have stuffing like all year round. I don't just have it at Christmas. If I was going to have some sausage and mash, I'd probably put some stuffing with it. Pigs and blankets. They're all right. I'm not a big fan of pigs and blankets, if I'm really honest, but I think I'd go for stuffing. A lot of people are going to be booing in the chat going, how can you not like pigs and blankets? I'm just not a big meat lover. Bucks Fizz or mulled wine? I actually don't like either. I'm not a big fan of Bucks Fizz, which I believe is champagne and orange juice or Bucks Fizz? And I'm not a big fan of a mulled wine. But I think my Christmas tipple would be vodka. Be a bit different. Brandy butter or cream with your Christmas pudding? I don't really put anything on my Christmas pudding apart from maybe custard. I'm not a big fan of cream or brandy butter. Cranberry sauce or gravy? Has to be gravy. With beef, it's got to be gravy. Never actually had cranberry sauce, but I can imagine it being incredibly sweet though. Brussels sprouts or roast parsnips? Neither. I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts and I don't like roasted parsnips. If I was going to have veg on my Christmas plate, it would be roast potatoes, peas, and carrots, and maybe some boiled potatoes with a bit of butter, or herby potatoes, but no. Stollen cake or Yule log? So I've never had stollen cake. I've had a Yule log. I usually buy one from the bakery, like all done and dusted. But I've never had stollen cake, although my ex used to like stollen cake. But I just stick to the traditional Yule log, if I'm honest. Roast potatoes or Yorkshire pudding? Gonna have to go for a roasty. Goose fat roast potatoes are just the bomb. Although you can't beat an Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire pudding. Moving on down. Let's see what other questions we have. Ooh, so now we're going for Christmas chocolates. Now I got your attention, didn't I, boys and girls? Okay. The green triangle or the purple one? Ooh. Gotta be the green triangle. I can't have the purple one because I'm allergic to nuts, but most people would go for the purple one, I know. I actually like the golden barrels, but Cadbury's Heroes or Celebrations? Ooh, Celebrations. Easily Celebrations. I also love a tin of roses or a good tin of Quality Streets. After Eight or Matchmakers? Ooh, gonna have to be After Eights. I always used to get myself a box of After Eights for Christmas, so did my nan. Matchmakers, they're alright. I would say my mum was probably the biggest fan of Matchmakers. Lindor truffles or hotel chocolate truffles? I don't actually eat truffles. Wouldn't have either of them, not gonna lie. Toblerone or Ferrero Rocher? Now, I can't have Ferrero Rocher for obvious reasons. Nuts. And I've only ever had Toblerone once, and I just wasn't overwhelmed by it. It just... Cadbury's Crunchy Bites or Malt Teasers? Oh, I love the Crunchy Bites because they kind of pop on your tongue. I'd have to go for a Galaxy Crunchy Bite. Cadbury's Crunchy Bites, I think. Oh, don't make me choose. You're mean. Cherry liqueurs or Bailey's chocolate truffles? We're very specific on this one, aren't we? I would have said neither again. I'm not a fan of truffles and I don't really like liqueurs. I did try alcohol liqueurs one year, like chocolate alcohol liqueurs. I felt sick. Celebrations Galaxy or Cadbury's Dairy Milk Chunk? What kind of questions are these? I would always go for Galaxy. Galaxy, I prefer actually over Cadbury's. I prefer the chocolate, it's more creamier. Terry's Chocolate Orange or Orange Matchmakers? Ooh, I think I'd have to go for Terry's on that one. I think the taste of the orange is nicer, although I am not a big orange fan. My sister is crazy for it. Every year, she'll get a hamper off somebody with everything that's orange themed at Christmas, and she's really happy with that. Galaxy Caramel or Toffee Finger? Seems a really weird set of questions, but we're going to answer them anyway. I'd go for Galaxy Caramel, if I'm honest. Strawberry Delight or Orange Chocolate Crunch? These are the sweets that you get in, is it Quality Streets? Strawberry Delight and Orange Crunch, is that Quality Streets or is that Roses? I would go for the strawberry. The Orange Crunch is like an octagon shape. I think it's got like 8 sides. And the Strawberry Dream is usually a round one. I think it's Quality Streets. Quality streets or roses? Oh, the debate goes on. I think I would go for roses. Quality streets has a lot to offer, but I do like roses. The strawberry delight, I think it's caramel barrel that's in it. Ooh, yeah, I would the coconut eclair one or whatever it's called. I think I'd go for roses. So that is Vlogmas Day 3. We have more fun coming up. Next, we're going to do Christmas movies. So if you're new to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, and considering subscribing, join the Ravens little family this festive season. This is Vlogmas Day 3. Join me throughout the 24 days of Christmas for Christmas themed videos. You do not want to miss this. Plus, check out my advent calendar videos as well. There is a thrifted one and a Nightmare Before Christmas. If you want to support the channel in any way, you can give it a big thumbs up, share it out, subscribe, or you can donate to the channel by PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks, or become a member. 'Tis the season to be giving, and I will see you tomorrow for Day 4 for some more festive fun. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.